What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV, back once again with another morning after the game before. Now, we've just come back from, well, we haven't just come back, but we've come back from the Arsenal game. And to be fair, I know you see a lot of other people saying different things. It's just me giving my opinion at the end of the day, and you have to be, I think you have to be true to yourself. Not only respect other people's opinions, but give your opinion as well. I thought we played well. I see people on my fan cams yesterday saying that we didn't play well. I thought we had the better of the game. I thought we were positive. I think we attacked well. I think Bowen worked well. I think the only thing missing from yesterday, which unfortunately is the ability to score goals, and unfortunately for football fans, that is the whole point of the game. You know, I thought the positives for me when I look at the game is I think we created so many chances. We sort of bullied their defence. We was having so much joy getting in behind with pace. I think Antonio was causing them all sorts of problems. I thought he played well. I think people were a bit critical of him. I know he missed a lot of chances. He's not a natural forward. That's something that's got to be sort of put down to just the lack of investment, really, and get rid of all our forwards. He's not a natural centre forward. He's not. He's a winger by name. A winger by trade. Sorry. You know, and he shouldn't be playing up top with Haller week in, week out. And not that I'm saying he shouldn't be playing up top with Haller. Haller needs someone, and he's a good partner for him. He shouldn't be playing up top with Haller and expected to score goals like a natural goal-scoring centre forward. I think we was getting behind them with pace. We give their defence a bit of a torrid time, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the goal. And Lacazette scored. They got a little touch of luck. The VAR obviously is the thing that confirmed the goal. I'm not going to be bitter about that because it is what it is. It was onside. It was onside, but you know, it's just typical West Ham, and that's the proper West Ham way, when the new thing introduced to like help everyone and all of this sort of stuff affects us the most negatively. That's just typical West Ham. You know, we was all saying we was going to win the league last year when VAR was introduced after the amount of decisions they made against us. And it's gone the opposite way. But you got to take the positives. Bowen is such a good player. He's got that. He's got a point to prove. I think that's why he's a good player for us. I thought the defence played really well. They was cutting out the crosses. They was getting wide. And Gaki is another positive. The only thing I think we could have done better as well, apart from finish our chances, is I think Moyes dithered on the sideline a bit too much. And I'm going to give Moyes a bit of credit here, because he did go out positively and try and attack Arsenal. He did go out and go toe to toe, and I think he was right in to do so. He just dithered on the substitutions a little bit too much. Souček was fit. Maybe it's a fitness thing and all of this sort of thing, but he kept it so he kept it the same for so long that I think at points in that game we had Arsenal on the ropes. It was like a boxing match. We had them on the ropes, had them on the ropes, had them on the ropes, and instead of going in for the kill and then changing your approach a little bit to try and get that knockout, it just kept on and on and on, and in the end, Arsenal just got a lucky punch with the Lacazette goal. They saw that they had to change things. Moyes, he should have changed it. He should have. Noble was played, and I'm not going to sit here and blame Noble and all of that sort of stuff. If I remember rightly, I think Noble was the one that gave the ball away that led to the goal. But I'm not going to blame Noble. Noble is 32 years old. Noble will be the first one to sit there and tell you and say, look, I can't do it week in, week out anymore. But Noble has been one of our best servants. And I don't want to see Noble go the same way as Kevin Nolan, ironically, who sits on the sidelines now. And that is like, his legs are going now. He can't quite do what he used to do. And I don't want the fans to start to sort of, what's the word? I don't want the fans to sort of make him a scapegoat, because I know Mark Noble will give everything for West Ham, and he does, and the way he runs around, he's got all the enthusiasm, you know, but he runs around and he's not quite quick enough. His legs are not quite carrying him enough. That's the thing. His body is failing his mind. He knows what he wants to do. His body just can't do it at this age anymore. He's played a lot of football, and I don't want people to turn against him just because, you know, he's trying his hardest. It's not his fault. You know, you're getting that sort of Kevin Nolan, Sam Allardyce thing. Kevin Nolan's body was breaking down. He couldn't quite do the things he could do when he was sort of 28, 29, when he first joined us at 32. And the fans started turning on him after a while, and, you know, getting the ump because he's playing. Noble, you know, he was tired. He was leggy. He was, you know, he was making mistakes. He was getting caught in no man's land a lot, trying to chase people down and things. And it was just a time for Souček. It was just a time to bring Souček on to sort of take back control of that midfield. And ironically, he got him stripped down, and he was just about to come on, and Noble gave the ball away, and we conceded. 10 minutes earlier, and that doesn't happen. And I think Haller won a lot of aerial duels yesterday, etc., etc. But it was just not a game for him, you know. Antonio was missing chances. Haller was bringing him into play and all of that sort of stuff. Changed attack, because Haller wasn't getting himself into positions. Changed attack. Bring someone like Anderson on. The pace was the thing that was causing them a lot of trouble. Getting him behind. The long ball up to Antonio to chase down. We had a couple of real good chances. I mean, real good chances. Antonio, the one where he tried to square it to Haller, just, you know, it was a poor pass. I thought it might have been Haller's fault for running. It was just a poor pass. Bowen hit the post. Antonio, the one from the corner. Just take the positives from that, and just think to myself. And this is what I would say to the West Ham, to the boys, is take the positives from that. You've created them chances away from home against Arsenal. Take that into the Wolves game, because the games now are starting to get thick and fast. Fortunate thing for us is nobody else picked up a result yesterday. Unfortunate thing for us is that was another chance to springboard ourselves up the table and make the upcoming fixtures put a little bit less pressure on them. But I'll take the positives from yesterday. I thought we played well. I haven't come out of an away ground of a so-called big club since we got beat by Man United. You know, remember when Pogba scored 2 and Anderson had 1 ruled offside? But I'll take the positives. I think we can beat Wolves. I do. I think that we can beat Wolves. Brighton went there yesterday and got a draw. You know, we need that to do or die attitude. It's going to take a huge, I wouldn't say stroke of luck, but it's going to take a huge effort, and you know, us to start taking our chances. But you never know. You never know. Then we've got Tottenham. They're on the ropes at the minute. We always do well away from home against them. You've got to keep believing. Thank you very much. We all went out last night for 50k subscribers celebration, just to, you know, celebrate the hard work that we do put in on this channel. And a few of you sent us some drinks to the Wetherspoons. I don't know what some of them was, some sort of firewater which was naughty. People then started sending us sort of fried eggs and a glass of milk and all of this sort of stuff, and it was like one fried egg, and I said to the woman, she brought it over on a plate, she said, take that away. Like, who the fuck's going to eat one fried egg? But no, thank you very much for you if you did send, and if anything, it was all appreciated. It was all in good jest, I'm sure. We do appreciate it. We really appreciate it. It's your fault that we're here, really. But no, thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to go and get a McMuffin, I think. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.